Hello, John Carroll. I'm Luis Jimenez.
And I'm Chris Burrell.
And this is JCTV News Beyond the Headlines. And up first, we have a story conducted by Maya on presents and good ideas for do-it-yourself presents.
What is up, you guys? It's Maya, and this week I'm teaching you guys how to make DIY gifts. Now, Mother's Day is coming up soon, and you never know what birthday might come around the corner, so here's some good ideas. So, let's get started. Okay, so for my first pick is definitely movie kits. You can put popcorn, candy, and even a movie in there, but who doesn't love movies? That's why I think it's the perfect gift. And for my second pick, I chose painted tin cans. Now, I think it's a great gift for your mom because you can always personalize it by adding her favorite color and maybe her little initial, and who doesn't need a cup holder? And for my third gift is really versatile, are jar gifts. Now, you can have cakes, brownies, and pastas. You just put all the ingredients to make that item, whichever item you choose, depending on what the person likes, and the ingredient on the side of the jar, and there's your gift. It looks just like this. Okay, and for my fourth gift is Instagram cards. So now this can be very personal because you have their little pictures on greeting cards that they could be all their pictures, so there could just be a stack of cards that they can use to give other people. Or you can just print out a few that mean the most to you and write a simple little message about how much you care about them. I think that would be a great gift to give to anyone, and anyone would love it. And for my fifth gift are dry erase board frames. Now let me explain myself. You put a backing, like a cute picture or like kind of a calendar photo, and then you put that in as the picture, and then you can use dry erase markers to write on it, so it'll be useful. Like it can be a calendar, or it could just be a to-do list that you can hang up on your wall, but either way, I think this is very useful, and it's one of those gifts that you don't really have to just use and throw away. It's very useful, you can use it in everyday life, and it's pretty cute. And for my final gift, I thought this is just super cute, was just a frame filled with M&Ms, and then on the front it says, "In case of emergencies." Now, if you have a sweet tooth like I do, I think this would be a great gift to give to anyone. And who doesn't love candy? And that's all from me. Back to you, Luis and Chris.
Thanks, Maya. And up next we have Yargo with the weather.
Hello, John Carroll. I'm Yorgos Harrison. I'm here with this week's weather. So let's start on today on Thursday. Got a high of 55 and a low of 40. Friday it's going to warm up. You got a high of 67 and a low of 55. Saturday, going into your weekend, is your only day of rain. You got a high of 67 and a low of 39. Sunday, you got a high of 65, low of 40, clear. Monday, coming back to school, you got a high of 71, a low of 50. Tuesday, you got a high of 77 and a low of 53. And that's it for temperatures. So now let's look at the actual forecast, and as you can see, it's pretty clear except for Saturday, and then might come in Tuesday night. As you can see, there will be a little rain on Tuesday. That's it. Back to you, Louise and Chris.
Thanks, Yorgo, for the weather report. Up next, we have Joe King with sports.
Thanks, Louise. This week in sports, the varsity boys soccer team has a game this Saturday against Florence. The girls softball team has a game today against Shelby County at home, as well as the guys playing this Saturday at 1:30 against St. Clair County and at 4 o'clock against Moody. Also, don't forget about the golf team playing against Silicaga today. That's it. Back to you, Louise.
Thanks, Joe King. And up next we have our school president, Noah Smith.
Thanks, guys. This weekend we have a track meet at Winfield, so go out and support your Cavs. We also have a soccer game at Florence, Alabama, so if you want, you can make the drive up there to support the soccer team. We also have Godspell this whole weekend on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, so make sure you go out and support the theater department if you can. And then you should start asking your dates to prom, because you only have this week and next week to do so, because once we get back from spring break, well, that's the week before prom, and asking somebody then would be really difficult. Thanks.
Seeing her coming out of the darkness like a ghost ship still gets me every time.
Are you ready to go back to Titanic?
Wow. We look at her.
Get your hopes up, boyo. You're gonna get near the likes of her.
Don't come any closer, Roger.
No, you won't.
Why can't I be like you, Jack? Head off into the horizon whenever I please. Jack! I'm flying!
What makes you think you can run around with this hooligan?
It's an iceberg!
Don't you understand that there's not enough lifeboats and half the people on the ship are gonna die?
I hope you two are happy together!
Welcome back. And up next we have the verse of the week, coming to you from the Holy Bible.
And it comes from John 3:16. And it reads, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, so that everyone who believed in him might not perish, but might have eternal life."
Love that verse. Such a classic. Such a classic.
A lot of
really.
love to give your son. It's a lot of love.
Yeah, your only son to die for all of humanity.
Mhm.
Anyways, up next we have Will Beasley reviewing the Nintendo Switch.
Thanks guys, and this week I will be reviewing the Nintendo Switch. Well, kinda. I don't exactly own a Nintendo Switch yet, but I've done some research on it and I'm going to be talking about what I have found and then at the end be deciding whether or not I intend to buy a Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is the newest console from the Nintendo company, and it is the first console that they have created that is not only a handheld device, but also doubles as a console that you can use on your television screen. The Switch consists of three major parts: a main tablet, two Joy-Cons, and a dock. The main tablet is, for the most part, the console itself, and the two Joy-Cons can either be controlled individually by hand or be put on the side of the tablet or onto a controller to play the game, and then the dock is what the tablet is placed in when you wish to connect the game to the television screen. So with the Switch being out for over a week, how has the reception been? Well, it's a bit of a mixed bag. There are some people saying how great it is and how much they love it, while other people are already having extreme problems, such as the screen freezing up, having dead pixels when it comes in the mail, and even just not even turning on altogether and showing nothing more than just a blank blue screen. Some other difficulties with the Switch is that it has been known to scratch when you put it in and out of the dock, as it does not come with a screen protector and the dock is not the smoothest surface out there. However, the positives are also very strong, as the gameplay for games such as The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild has been praised endlessly, and people who have not had such problems with a Nintendo Switch, as I mentioned before, have done nothing but say how amazing of a system it is to use. Speaking of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, it right now is really the only game that people are playing on the Switch, as some of the other games such as ARMS and 1-2 Switch are just okay to most of the audience and are more of party games rather than ones that you would like to play by yourself or with just one other person. So to answer the question of if I myself am going to purchase a Switch, I will, but not right now, as a lot of the kinks and bugs are still getting worked out, and there also is not enough of a variety of games to play right now, as while The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild has been praised endlessly, it's the only one that's really worth playing right now, and I would like to have a bigger selection, and if I wait till, say, August, then I will be that much closer to the release of Super Mario Odyssey when I get the Switch. Overall, I will be getting the Switch, and back to you, Luis and Chris.
Thanks, Will. And up next, we have Samani telling us about today in history. And I'm going to go get a cup of coffee.
Thanks, Luis. So today is a day in history, March 16th. It's actually the 75th day of the year, or 76 on leap years. Here's some significant events that happened on March 16th. In 934, Meng Zitang declares himself emperor and establishes Latter Shu as a new state. In 1660, the Long Parliament of England is dissolved so as to prepare for the new Convention Parliament. In 1945, during World War II, the Battle of Iwo Jima ended, but small pockets of resistance still persisted. And a few significant people born on this day are Henry IV, Duke of Saxony, Emperor Nico, Japan, and Rosa Bonheur, a French painter and sculptor. And that's a day in history. Back to you, Luis and Chris.
Thanks, Samani. It's pretty interesting to see what happens today, but in history. Anyways, this has been JCTV News Beyond the Headlines.
Signing out.